Dennis Schröder was traded by the Oklahoma City Thunder to the Los Angeles Lakers for Danny Green and a first-round draft pick on his last year of his multi-year contract.
Which is a trend for the Lakers.
So I think, it should be like you're with the Lakers. You want to be here long-term. It should be easy. $20 million that the Lakers barely have to fit the salary cap. Nope. For 4 years, $84 million contract. Dennis Schröder said no.
How can you say no to that? That's a lot of tacos.
Especially the same week that you get Andre Drummond on the Lakers.
Either he knows something that we don't, or maybe he thinks he's better than we think he is. I don't know.
Maybe. And also, it's probably because LeBron and Anthony Davis are out right now. So he's like, in his mind, he's like, okay, I just helped you win 2 games. I just helped you win. I'm keeping you in the playoff picture, and this is the Gary Payton year when Gary Payton was playing, but no Karl Malone, no Kobe Bryant, no Shaq. It was just him on the floor.
I don't know. I mean, is he worth $84 million to you?
No,
he's worth more
for the Lakers. No, for the Charlotte Hornets, of course. You see the Terry Rozier year that he's putting up.
Yeah,
I would even say maybe even. I was about to say the Pelicans. Maybe.
So he's worth more or less?
I think he's less for a big market team like the Lakers, unless you're talking about the Knicks. The Knicks, obviously, $84 million. Heck, He's worth $100 million for the Knicks.
But not for the Lakers. Now, is it because the Lakers can do better, or is it because we need someone?
You got too much. So if there's a ceiling, and it's the same problem that I've said with Kuz, and I love Kuz, but it's just the ceiling is you're reaching the height, and then LeBron James, Anthony Davis, you have to accommodate not just a lot for their talent, which is the problem with Kuz, but for salary cap for Schröder.
Because you could always get another Schröder.
You can. I'm not sure if that's not someone as talented, but look at last year they had Avery Bradley and Rondo essentially doing two people doing the job for one, which is Dennis Schröder. And the luxury of this year, you had Dwight Howard and JaVale McGee, 2 players doing the role of Andre Drummond,
which is great. I mean, I kind of wish this team played last year just so we could see what the outcome was. I think it'd be the same, but we'll see.
Yeah.
But with Schröder, I mean, I definitely kind of agree with you when it comes to him. Say if he was in the Hornets or Atlanta.
Atlanta would be good.
I could see that. But I know the big rumor is that Steph Curry still hasn't said yes to his extension, right, with Golden State?
Yeah.
So the big rumor is that this offseason he's going to explore his options and possibility team up with LeBron on the Lakers. I don't want to give that any fuel because I don't know enough to even say that, or I even really think that's going to happen. But if it's a possibility, I won't be mad.
And here's the thing. Yeah, that would be another longtime rival becoming a Laker. How would you, a Laker fan, accept that into your heart? Would it be easy, or would it be just as hard as accepting LeBron as your stepdad?
It's funny you say this because my appreciation for LeBron is growing a little bit more because of what Brooklyn's doing. Well, actually, it's just mostly what Brooklyn's doing. The fact that we kind of have. I mean, we have a super team, I guess, in a way. Would you consider us a super team with AD and LeBron?
The Chicago Bulls were I view this more like the Chicago Bulls, where it's just LeBron wasn't drafted organically. Anthony Davis, it wasn't drafted organically. Andre Drummond. So I guess it is a super team. I was about to say this is a team that it was fair because it was NBA Jam all last season. Remember, it was just 2 superstars per team, and then you saw the Nets grow expansively. So.
Yeah. So what with me saying that is that I kind of appreciate what LeBron's doing by kind of he's stuck. He's been sticking with us and kind of I feel like he's grown a little bit. So to compare him to the Miami Heat when he was on that team, 2 different LeBrons. I could definitely see that.
Yeah.
I still don't trust him 100%, especially with the whole China thing. So there's certain stuff where I'm I don't know if he's just saying that just to make win us over or whatnot, but I'm liking him more.
Well, here's the thing. I think he finally learned, and this is a note, a point in the PR.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if you remember, but about a month or 2 ago, a reporter asked him about the vaccine. Are you taking the vaccine?
Oh, yeah.
And he was I'm staying out of this. He was there's privacy just between my family. I'm good job, LeBron. And I know a lot of people were attacking him. Some people we know. But at the same time, I was just no, this is the version of Michael Jordan in the 90s. There was well, Republicans wear my shoe. This is going to be a political debate, especially coming from LeBron James. This is going to be used as ammo, no matter what.
So in that sense, and I noticed those kind of things. So like with him kind of taking ownership of becoming a Laker. I mean, yeah, he won a title. I mean, the dude's a Laker. We'll just if you hate him or love him, the guy's a Laker.
I can't imagine still being a Laker fan and still hating this.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So like me too. Like I appreciate him and all that stuff. I mean, yeah, he's always going to be stepdad to me because of Kobe. But just watching him and this team, what it's going to become versus the New York or the Brooklyn Nets. That's going to be interesting to me because this is the one time I'm actually going to be behind him, like actually be like, okay, LeBron, like, please, this is it.
This is Captain America, Iron Man in Endgame. This is the Endgame.
This is it.
Oh, he was just giving us Hail Satan style.
Yeah, Mike's one of us. Me and him are going to support the Little Nas X shoes. We will sip the blood. I don't know.
But yeah, so Dennis Schröder,
Yes.
LeBron James, Anthony Davis, Montrezl Harrell. We cannot forget about him because he's been playing great, and it's sort of a blessing in disguise that LeBron and Anthony Davis got hurt because one of my growing concerns was that Montrezl Harrell, if he was so dissatisfied with the load management of last year with the Clippers, what is he going to experience this season?
Isn't that funny how that kind of turned around? Like a lot of Clipper fans like quit chirping so much because Montrezl is having a great year.
Yeah, and he is improving defensively.
Yeah.
Of course, he's still short, so it's just like he can't compensate for like the 7-foot people that he's guarding, but he's making a better effort than I saw last year.
We could always do the what if scenario. Like if he was like 2 more inches taller, yeah, this dude would be a beast. Maybe 3, get out of here.
We wouldn't ask Andre Drummond to be on the Lakers.
We'd be set. So like the fact that the Clipper fans were so quick to discredit him as soon as he left, it's like it was just insecurity from your part. But like with us, it's like the fact that he's blossoming, like everyone's kind of like turning that corner and everyone's like getting it together. So as soon as we get a healthy LeBron and a healthy AD, now with Drummond now, it's like 3-headed monster, I think.
Yes or no? Do you still think there's room for Kuzma to grow?
I think a little. I think this season.